Hello. Yeah, give me just a second. Hey people, let me go live with the whole thing. You ready? Hello.
Oh, we're not on yet.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just starting now.
So yeah, hey, thank you for stepping in. Hello.
Start you. Want to come straight in or play the music? I play.
Yeah.
Play music for like 20 seconds.
How you doing? We're gonna get started. Because your girl is always ready. Tell a friend, share, like. Hello, hey. Yes, got you popping already. Thank you, actually. Ready. Facebook. Hello, my people. This is your girl, Ms.Day, and this is Keeping Up with the Ms.Day Show. I know you keeping up, so I ain't even gonna ask you what you're doing, how you doing, and why you doing it. I'm gonna just ask you, how was your week, people? How was your week? I hope everybody had a good week, and I had a wonderful week. I missed you guys. Oh, yes, I love the whole little titles. Look, yeah, that was my first time seeing that. People, you got to take blessings when it's small. Get them early. But anyway, I had a good week. I had a little vacay, Went over to Cancun. You guys definitely, I think my mic went out. I don't know. Okay. But anyway, so y'all will catch it later. I'm going to share. I got some little ideas and planning and making, so you'll see the whole Cancun trip later. But yes, I had a ball, you guys. I mean, I laid up, drank, and ate as much as I could. It was beautiful. It was a great experience. Had good times with the girls. It was just always good. Always good to have a relaxation. You work hard, you play hard. You feel me? You work hard, you play hard. That's what they say. I came back with a sore injury. I would put my little brace on, but I was trying to be cute. My boo was like, "Oh, that'll be fun if you put your brace on," and say, "Man, I done messed up myself. I done had such a good time." They say when you have a good time, you come back with some bruises. And I done went to a couple of parties, a couple of hippie gatherings. I'm a hippie fan. I done went to a couple of hippie gatherings. If you know about the hippie life, you know what I mean. I done went to a hippie gathering. And when I came back, y'all, I had bruises for days. So I had a good time, and I don't know what life brought after that. But I do know what I had a good time. So all that great stuff. I hope you guys had a good week. I missed you as much as you missed me. The news is always relevant. So I really thought I got and I shouldn't be picking this up with this shoulder. But anyway, I thought I brought my paperwork so we can talk about this news. So let's talk about Joe Biden. Let's see what Joe Biden got going on. No, that's the wrong paperwork. Okay, yeah, here we go. So, yeah. Joe Biden, our president, let me not shade him to the left at all. Let me give him his honorary notes because we appreciate it. So I don't know if you guys have heard about this whole vaccine movement, and I know we have talked about it on several occasions on several different platforms with me, and you know where I'm standing at. But to talk about what he's standing at today, he's saying before, a lot of different cities and a lot of different states are opening up a little more, and they opening 100%. Thanks for that. And I'm still a little scared too at the same time. But he is saying barber shops and beauty shops need to be vaccinated before they open up completely, and look into that. He's not making it mandatory, but he is throwing it out there like, hey, for the free, look into this. This is what we're moving to, and this is what we're moving forward. And I'm still a little scared about the vaccination. I don't know. I know it's a wave right now. It's kind of a movement to get it. I get it. I haven't. I'm planning on getting it, but I was a little scared. So yeah, I don't get sick often, and I'm a small person, as you can see. I'm a petite person, petite woman. But yeah, I'm a little scared. I don't want to get sick off the first little shot. Like, if I ain't caught it, I ain't got to catch it. I don't catch the flu. When people ready to go got the flu shot back in the day, I didn't run and get that because I don't catch the flu. I only had the flu once in my life. Like, literally. So, we're moving forward. Great. Barber shops, beauty shops, get yourself prepared, get ready. Especially if I get vaccinated, everybody should do it. And so we think now, if I do it, we all doing it. I don't care what race she is. If I decide up for it, I think you can do it too. Because I definitely need my hair done. I do need my hair done. I will be taking these out, ladies. And honey, Even gentlemen, honey, I ain't tripping. Happy Pride, people. Happy Pride. Whoever I need to set up, I need you to be safe. So I get it. I'm totally down for it. And I support it a little bit. I'm just a little skeptical about, pushing it, making it mandatory. So moving forward on that note, discussing people getting vaccinated. I don't know if it was the CBC. I don't know if it was called CBC. I might be totally wrong, but pronouncing it wrong. I don't have a flyer for it. But they were speaking that they expecting employees to moving forward in July to have, if you are going back into the office, to make it not mandatory, but make it a discussion that people need to get vaccinated. So it is becoming a major discussion. If you're not, and if you are thinking about it, think about your job, think about your check. I know it's a little scary. I had to punch because people waving over at me and my social media platforms. Yes, so I definitely want to wave. But think about your job, think about your checks. So before I move forward, I definitely want to stop in and wave and give love, because I don't think I gave y'all some love real quick. Hello, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you streaming this from. Hello, this is your pilot, your girl, Ms.Day. And what we do, we keep up, honey, because the story keeps going. I'm not a tea spiller, but baby, I like a little tea. You know what I mean? I do like a little tea, like I told Coco. Don't spill too much, but, you can give me a little bit. You can give me a little bit. You can't give me a little bit. Don't give me too much sugar, then. Maybe y'all don't need the sugar. That might be too much. But anyway, so since we're talking about Joe Biden, we was talking about Joe Biden since I stopped and gave y'all a side shout out. Hello. Since we're talking about Joe Biden, let's talk about, he did say, hey, we definitely moving forward on this vaccination, but not just moving forward on the vaccination. He's thinking about stopping unemployment, like unemployment very soon for the ones that was affected by the COVID-19 last year. He's thinking that they did get unemployment, which they got a lot. They got a lot. And I am someone to say I do, I work in my field that I work in, so I'm all in your business. They got a lot. So, he's cutting it off. And I don't know how I feel about that, because there's a lot of parents that probably really needed it. And they probably haven't got back to their jobs, or their jobs are not hiring at a full capacity like they were at one point. So I don't know if he's cutting it off completely, but he is thinking about cutting it off. And if you are in the Maryland area, back to Maryland, I told you I love this state. Back to Maryland. Maryland is cutting it off in September. No, they are cutting it off in July here. But I heard Biden, so I'm assuming different states are doing their own thing. But I did hear Biden stamping it and saying September will be the last month that you will be receiving unemployment from the COVID-19. So definitely look into that if you are receiving that, what that will look like in the near future. I don't think it takes that long. Hey, it's just me. And don't judge me. Don't judge me. And don't come back and talk about me either, what I'm going to say. I don't think it'll take it long to find a job. So it means you might have to, I done been without a job, so I understand. I know what it look like and what it feel like. But that might mean you might need to get a McDonald's or a Walmart job in between time. I know you don't want to be all the person that pulling up in your BMW at Walmart working. But in the meantime, to keep that money flow, keep that savings stacked the way you need to stack, go and do what you need to do. Go and do what you need to do. Don't even try to wait until they cut the unemployment off. Because when they cut it off, who wants to be that person to be like, I'm just going to wait this out? No, maybe you should plan for the future. So, move forward. Definitely look into that and all that good stuff. So, we talked about all the vaccinations and our great president and all what he's doing. Let's talk about Amazon. Excuse me. Amazon. I'm going to put a stock. I already got a little stock over there in you. But Amazon people, what fucking I need to say? Amazon people, they are taking off. Small dream believers. I am a fan of you. Y'all remember that little post that came around and say, this is how Amazon started out. This is how Home Depot started out. Different little posts you probably ain't on social media from my old heads. Check it from the young girls and the young boys that's coming over, your grandchildren. Ask them about that little post that came around. I'm telling you, Amazon just took off. They are not just taking off, man. They are literally has bought the MGM. Let me make sure that the MGM movie theater, the MGM production and background, old school people from, I ain't gonna call your ages, I ain't gonna call my age out. Old school people, you remember when the movies used to come on, especially my people. You remember we used to go to the movie theater and that screen pops up and it's the big lion and he comes in, raw. You like, ooh, it's finna get good, bitch, for real. You like, it's finna be my movie, who? You didn't think that they'd be disappearing. Like when you get in your, never mind, I'm talking about your age. But you didn't think they'd be disappearing in Amazon, the person to ship you packages. Then now you can get groceries from on the food stamps. So catch that now. You can get groceries on food stamps from Amazon. Now it has took over the movie theater. I salute Amazon. Y'all are doing a marvelous job, and from a small dream of being in the basement of a small backyard, or I think it was an office. Let me quit lying. I can't say he was in the basement. That man was in the office when we seen the picture. But it started probably from his little basement area, just the same way I've started in my little kitchen. So you gotta start from somewhere, people. Small dreams can come true to become big dreams. What you see them as. If you see them as, you can make it happen. Believe me, you can definitely make it happen. Amazon right now is the face of it to show you. They need to make a meme from him. If you want to see what make it happen look like, Amazon. Amazon is you hear my producer with the ching behind ching? Yes, Amazon ching. Amazon. I ain't even got to say no more. Invest, people. If you are in investments, look into what Amazon got going on. Go ahead and hurry up, throw a couple hundred over there. You spending $100 or $200 on your shoes. The women, come on now, we spending on our perfumes and our makeup and all that good stuff. Go ahead and ching $100 over there at Amazon and see what they can do. Let's move it forward. I love it. I love it. Amazon, shout outs. So look, like I said, I did a little traveling here and there for the last couple of weeks, and I had a marvelous time for my little vacation. In Atlanta, they have a street in a neighborhood that's called the New Black Wall Street. And now on the New Black Wall Street, they have now become opening up a grocery store, a market, and a whole, it's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing to see. For my black people, and I ain't gonna say my people, I want to make it real clear. My black people, black market, are you kidding me? The New Black Wall Street. I can only imagine our ancestors. I should reach out, Black History Month, we'll reach out to someone that's a little more elderly and a little more that been around doing some times, and we can ask them some questions on how that feel to know it was a Black Wall Street at one point of time. And y'all know the story. Wait a minute, let me tell you, for the ones that don't know the story, we had a beautiful Black Wall Street at one point in time, as Wall Street did have theirs, and for the other races that did have theirs, but ours had the black pastors, the black churches, the black doctors, the black entrepreneurs, the black real estates. It's a movie, it's a little documentary out there. You can catch it on YouTube. It's called Black Wall Street. It's a beautiful thing for my young people. Check it out. For my older people that have not checked your own history out. And I'm no shade, no gray. It's just my thing. It's my study. I'm a history fan, and I'm a history study, And so that's my thing. But if it ain't your thing, definitely look into it because it's still your history. So yeah, I thought that was super cool. Shout outs to the black people that's buying property and buying real estate there and building in that community. And shout outs to the black people, period. Shout outs to us, rock us. Who? We rock every day. We don't need the money. But anyway, let's keep it moving. So I done came up with a little topic, Ask Ms.Day, and a hot topic. So right now I want to talk about Miss Monique. And that's a segment. I would say I came up with a segment that's called Ask Ms.Day and Hot Topics. So while we're doing this new segment, I hope you guys enjoy. I think it's always good to have a laughter after all the good serious stuff that we done talk about. We're going to talk about. I still think that it's great too to have them discussions about real estate and about investments. But I still think I like a little tea too. I'm a little messy. I'm still a girl's kind of girl. Yeah. I like a little tea spill too. So let's spill a little tea. Did you guys hear about Miss Monique? Auntie Monique. That's what I'm gonna call her, Auntie Monique, because that's what she called herself. You know, she was doing that whole ban Amazon. I said, man, look how I got excited about Amazon, and I got too excited when she said ban Netflix, and we all like, sis, wait a minute. Hold up, our show's on there. What Netflix do? We debating on it. We was the bad Walmart. We said we down for that. You know, okay, the Walmart don't shut me down. I'm just playing. I'm totally just playing. I just got something from there the other day. So yeah, but anyway, Miss Monique, did you guys see the? You know, she does her own podcast. Shout out to all the women and men that's doing great podcasts out there, including myself on YouTube and all platforms. Yeah. Did you guys see that she did this whole rant about bonnets? And a lot of people have been going in. I'm assuming everybody done seen it, heard it, whatever you've been having, look into it. A lot of people been going in about the whole, who is she to speak on the culture of young black women, and, you know, bonnets are something the culture does and all that good stuff. What she said, so let me quote a little bit of what she said. She said, when did we get to a point where we didn't care about our appearance when women went out the door, when black women went out the door? And she said back in her day, you know, she went on in her story. So I'm gonna do a back in my day story, if that's all right, you know, without telling my age, you know. So I get where she coming from. I come from a time and an era and a culture that you did not go out the door. The bonnet was for, or hair wrap was for the inside, and you did not go out the door with certain clothing on that you had on, that you would wear inside. And it was the whole, we'll go in my house, stay in my house era. With that being said, sometimes what goes in house, stay in people's houses don't need to be stayed in, so it need to come out. So I see the whole point of why young girls are wearing them outside into the airport, because the airport is a fast place, and it's, you know, you just really going in for a flight, a here and there moment. And I don't have time to talk. I don't want to talk, and I'm not trying to change numbers or nothing like that. But some people do. Some people do change numbers. Some people dress up for the airport. But anyway, let me go back to what I was thinking and what the era I came in. So, like I said, my grandmama and my mother and myself would not go out the house like a crazy mess. But when I got in my 20s, and I was flying here and there and trying to be cute when I got there, my friends used to say, when we do a girls trip, my friends used to say, oh my God, Sabrina, you are the only one on this airplane with a bonnet on, and big old eyelashes. And they would make such fun of me, and they'd be like, and then one of them, my cousin, really, shout outs to Chico, she would say, girl, watch, one day you gonna stop doing it, because a guy gonna walk up to you and try to holler at you and realize you got this crazy bonnet on. And I was like, yeah, probably so, but if he walk up to me, he already see me in the bonnet. And I didn't just say, like, babe, when I take this bonnet, don't take me there, ladies. You know what I'm saying? We can go there. When I take this bonnet off, it gets serious. So back in my day, they used to have the wrap. You know, girls used to do the wrap, and they would have a scarf to go with the wrap, or whatever, something cute and simple. And women would wear it to the grocery store, to the mall real fast. It wasn't loud in your face. It was colorful. The wraps, the scarves were cute and colorful. And it goes with their little tennis shoes. They put some jeans on with it. It was cute. We was rocking, especially when we had some hair and we knew we would take it wrap out. Oh, and you wear that hair like that. You knew you was popping up in here. You see what I'm saying? So Monique has to understand the culture has changed and the times has changed. They're not doing the cute little wrap no more. They have braids. They have pin-ups, they have lace fronts that probably ain't been put on yet. And they braided under there, sis braided under there, you know, she got cornrows. I get it from both standing point. I think people are taking it too far going in on Monique, like, who is she to dare? She's Monique, like, give her credit. Like, I think she's funny and she's been around for a while, and for the women, especially black women, come on, let's stand up on that. Give her credit. She's Monique. She has the right to say, hey, sir. She even like staying in her own lane as an auntie and let it be known, I'm cool. I'm the auntie that you come on my house and have a drink, have a glass of wine, and talk about your man. you go to your mama house and have your glass of milk and tell your mama everything all right. So she the cool auntie. So the cool auntie telling the girls, hey, the bonnet ain't as cute as you think it is. Especially if the ones that's wearing it. I ain't being shaded. Please don't come for me on my social media. Don't do it. Don't get mad at me. I'm finna say some maybe hood stuff. But for the ghetto girls is wearing these bonnets, you're going to the grocery store with your pajamas on. It look like they've been had on for like 3 weeks. You cussing, you loud, you like I'm in your face. If you that kind of person in the bonnet, you representing it all wrong. You making people look at it like it's a bad thing. I run to the grocery store. I literally live down the street from a grocery store from Safeway. And I run to the grocery store literally in my bonnet, and my boo like, really boo? Like, really bad? You finna go down there like that in your sweats and bonnet? Yeah, because at the end of the day, I go, this is my grocery store. They know me. They speak to me. And they know what Ms.Day brings when Ms.Day bring it out. They know I'm just running to the store, get these eggs and cheese, and finna make some breakfast real quick before we go out the door. Yes, save money, save time. So moving forward, Monique, let's not go hard on her, but Monique, let's realize the culture you in the time we in. Be auntie and let them be the nieces and let them play in their lane and not scrutinize them, especially if they're not harming nobody. They just trying to keep their hair cute because they're trying to get on this trip and show out when they get to the beach. Moving forward. So my question came to how would you dress at the airport, but I'm gonna leave that alone because I don't already say how I dress at the airport now. Back then, like I said, when I was in my 20s, I didn't care. I would probably be the one that show up on getting off the airport, getting off the plane with the bonnet, ready to go. But now I'm a little more a little more professional because at the end of the day, I sell a brand. I am a brand, and if I'm trying to be the brand, I have to represent it every day. But if I was doing something else, I'd probably be like, yep, please. I see it when y'all will see me when I get here. But I am the brand, and I'm selling the brand. Buy it. Ms.Day products, clothing products are coming soon to you. So definitely moving forward. Check that out. So, okay. Whoopi Goldberg. The little tea I'm going to spill a little bit more today. I told y'all I don't spill too much tea, but I'm going to spill a little bit today. Did you guys hear about Miss Whoopi Goldberg and her co-host on The View? I think it's The View. But anyway, moving forward. On The View, I watched it a little bit, and some people joke and say it's not even a show at this point. It's becoming a wrestling match, or on its way to be a wrestling match. Is such a joke in the community. I watched it a little bit once, and I thought it was a little too. I don't know. It just was my thing. It's just my thing. I was really down for the real, so it was my thing. But I did the little bit I did watch. I did see the interaction between Whoopi and this particular co-host. But this particular time, it seems as if the co-host was. I don't know her name, so I don't want to mess up this lady's name and. It can be such offensive if I do. But moving forward, please read about it. You can Google it. It's old news. But anyway, so it's new news to y'all because we're going to talk about it. But anyway, so this particular co-host is discussing something. I think she's a Republican and Whoopi is a Democrat. And she stands on the Republican side very strongly. That's what The View is all about. And yeah. So you want some good politics, and from a woman's standpoint and point of view, definitely check it out. It is something to see. But she's closing her argument, and Whoopi is kind of telling her that, like, kind of giving her this whisper, like, hey, close it out. And I've been on a couple of productions and a couple of stages and platforms that I see you guys might not see it from the camera standpoint, but the producers behind the cameras, like, you got 2 minutes, you got 3 minutes, you got 1 second, let's go, and even behind the scenes when you finna turn on the screen and the cameras, they doing the countdown 1, 2, 3, So I understand, or when it's time to go to a commercial, they like wrap it up, it's time to go to a commercial, or can you save a little bit of it later type thing. So I done been on different productions and had the opportunities and the blessings, so please keep picking me up, y'all. But anyway, that they do that. So Whoopi was kind of cutting her off, not really, but yeah, kind of was, and a little shady and condescending. And the young lady ended up saying to Whoopi, why you keep cutting me off or whatever. So they end up going through, Whoopi ended up responding, because we got to go to the commercial. What do you not understand about this? Very condescending, like, hey, do you not understand? It's a job. I might dislike you, you might dislike me, but I'm not being personal about this thing. And I'm not trying to be racist, because who am I to be racist as a black woman? Hold up, you know. I'm not trying to be racist in this thing, but all I'm saying is this commercial, chick. They telling me it's a commercial. Wrap it up, and you still trying to get your point out that you can save later. And that's probably why I'm selfish and I'm on this show by myself. I'm such an Aries. It's probably why I'm on this thing by myself. I can only rock it with me, because I ain't got time to see what you're going to do. And I was down to get a whole team. You know, I had a team before I got here. A whole nother story. I was down for a whole team, but you don't never know what, you can't depend on people. I can't depend on what you're going to do, what you ain't going to do. I know what I'm going to do. And I know where I'm trying to go. So, yeah, we'll be like, honey, they telling me my job, my boss telling me to wrap this up. This is my paycheck, ma'am. Clearly. As a black woman would. Clearly, ma'am. They telling me to wrap this up. So, yeah, the lady took it very personal. It went crazy and went viral on YouTube and social media, as if it was like this big racist battle between them two. And I really don't think so. You guys can watch it, check it out, check the video out. I'm not going to show it here. You can see pictures here, but I'm not going to show the video here. But definitely check it out and see what you guys think. From me personally, I think it was just like I said, we'll be like, chick, my boss telling me to tell you, as I'm the lead person in this seat, to kind of wrap this up. And it is what it is. We're going to commercial. Thank you. So, yeah, that was that. Well, finding love. And I don't know if you guys, and I just start reading, I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys seen one of these shows. I'm a reality show fan. I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. I think it's I want to be on one. Somebody pick me up. I can try to tell y'all. Ain't no shame. I'm tell y'all I want that chick. None of you still want the chick. I want the fun. Let's go. Anyway, I'm a reality show fan. So I watched. I just got hip to it really. Black Love in Dallas. I don't know if that's what it's called. I'm just really start getting to it just this season. And these last 2-3 episodes. But if I'm totally wrong, y'all correct me and let me know. You see my hair falling the can on. But anyway, y'all correct me and let me know. The show, on this particular show, these young ladies and men are in the process of trying to find love. I think that's probably what the show is called, Finding Love. In Dallas. And Uncle Tommy is, I think, the host. I might be totally wrong, but I think he is the host. Him and his wife this season. They say she normally was not doing it, but him and his wife this season. It's really a cute show if you guys are young. And I'm just young, older. You got something to do. You don't got nothing to do. It's been a pandemic. You're really not really going out. You're kind of scared. Hey, you ain't got the vaccine. You probably do. You're scared of people like me. Like, hey, she looked nice and cute, but did she do it? I don't know. So, yeah, this is a good show to watch. I'm not paid to promote it, but I am just, giving a shout out to it. If you, like me, you're looking for a cute little show. And we'll review it later. But definitely let's review this little part of the show. It is a young lady and a beautiful young lady. Kind of a nice brown skin texture with some pretty hair. Beautiful young lady. She's seeing this guy. She's really into him. He seems like he's into her. You know how it go, ladies. Men don't really give a full ounce off the beginning. You like off the rip, off the cuff, for the old natural people off the cuff. He might not really say nothing, so you got to read in between the lines. It was a song like that. I don't know if it was Beyonce. It probably wasn't Beyonce. It was probably somebody else. But anyway, it was a song that came out back in the 90s and in the early 2000s that said something. You can see it in his eyes. I can tell what you're trying to think. It was probably SWV. I don't know. Probably old. I don't know. But anyway, they said that you can see it in his eyes. We over here guessing for me. I'm too old. I ain't gonna guess for you no more. Not saying that we can't lead it longer way because I know you quiet. But baby, I ain't guessing with you. I need to know what you're thinking, what you're feeling. I need to know you like me like I like you. That part. So anyway, this young lady is trying to figure out if this guy's really into her. So he introduces her to his friends. And it seems to be going well. He's like, he really not trying to make a decision too fast. he really wanted to take his time and figure it out. He just really got out of a serious relationship. But I'm like, what is he doing on the show? Like, you just wasted all our time. What did you doing on the show? You could have got booted off at the beginning, like I'm really the one on the show. Like, I'm on the show. Like, honey, he could have got booted off at the beginning if he... Wait a minute. Don't we lead her on? So she said the same thing. She feeling the same way. Well, anyway, as she walks off, she hears him whisper, I guess. I don't know how. Or maybe the camera crew gave her the video later. But as she walked off, he ended up asking his friends or telling his friends something that she told him in confidential regarding another guy on the show that she have kissed. And wanted to let him know it wasn't nothing serious. He's still her number one, blah, blah, blah. If you know about the show, how the game go on the show. Well, anyway, that being said, this guy tells his friend, and he tells his friend, like, hey, he was not into it, and he don't respect that, and he appreciate her calling, but hey... But he told her that it was okay and thank you for calling, and you know, that's the whole thing with men. You want them to guess. You want a woman to guess, and nobody ain't trying to guess. You tell me one thing, but tell your friends another thing. Tell me what that same thing is, so then I know where I'm standing. But hey, that's what she probably saying. But she was really saying, how could you dare? I tell you something confidential, and behind my back, you criticize me to your friends like as if I'm some boo-boo the fool. I don't know if I felt it that way, but I get what she's saying. I totally get what she's saying. And I get where he was coming from. My friends are my friends. These are the reason why they're my friends. We have these kind of conversations. So it's not saying nothing could be held in between a husband and a wife and a significant other that you guys have been together for a while. But a friend is a friend, right? I don't know about other people. I don't tell my friends too much. But I tell them enough, and especially if I'm just dating you and we courting each other and we trying to see where this is going. Oh, yeah, I'm getting all my friends' advice. Not all of them, but the 2 or 3 that I do share these things with, I'm definitely like, hey, so what you think of Chris? I was feeling that. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I'm definitely asking questions. I'm asking questions because this is my friend. You know me before they knew me. You knew me outside of me a little bit, you know, because you know the friends see it on the outside looking in. She know you when you drunk and you like, hold up, sis, can you carry me home? Or hold up, bro, like, let me, you know, can I sleep on your couch tonight? Because I ain't trying to hear my mama mouth or my girl mouth, whatever case may be, whoever you living with. Hope you ain't living with your mama and you on this show. Shade, no shade, but I was thinking of, you know, her younger days, because I was thinking, like, if I was thinking of my home girl, I ain't got drunk like in a while, but you got to carry me home, but still. And that's how I want my boo. But that's a whole other story. But I'm just saying that's what a friend's for. So I got what she was saying. Like it was, I guess she felt like it was him criticizing her. He was really saying he was not into her. And he could have told her that as a man. I totally get that. I 100% get that. But what I don't get is you making it a big deal that he discussing things with his friends, what he did and didn't like about you. He could have picked 2 or 3 other women on the show to come and meet his friends. So that tells you and tells me that he was feeling a little bit, you know what I mean? And they all on this show chasing love and trying to figure this thing out. That it takes them to go through 5 to, I think they started out about 17 people. So yeah, they getting down to the nitty gritty. I'm assuming this is the friend that, you know, this is the young lady he wanted to take it serious with. So he introduced us to his friends and he wanted to get his friend's opinion about the kiss she made that she called him about. And now my question is to the ladies and gentlemen. What y'all think about her telling him? Did she tell him because she wanted him to get jealous? Did she tell him because he was going to see it later on the show when the show premieres later? Or the guys was going to... I mean, what do you guys think? I think certain things need to be held. Not all things, but if you are on a dating show, and yes, he's your number one, you like him and you are his number one, but you're dating 5 other guys, that I don't know if I would have told. I don't know. And it might be the petty of me. You know, don't question me. I'm just saying I don't know if I would have told. I don't know. Because telling, look what happened. Untelling, I don't know. Would it went through somewhere? Would it went different? Who knows? But we do know when she told, this is what happened. He like, I ain't messing with it. And I'm telling my friend. I'm telling on you. That's what she said. Like, I didn't tell on her. What? Excuse us, he's a kid. But the funny thing about it, she ended up telling one of her, she let him meet her friend. And her friend was a guy. And she tells her friend about it. Her friend is kind of buff. This guy's kind of small. The guy she's dating is kind of a small, petite guy. And her friend is kind of buff. So he's like leaning all over the table. He's extra overprotective, like what's going on. Like, how can you dare speak to her or speak about her behind her back? Dude, if you don't get out of here, I would have been like, excuse me, sir. First of all, before this thing get too real and we go somewhere that ain't no need for us to go, let me be an adult about this situation and walk away, because I don't even know you. And I'm really just meeting her. Who is she? What's your name again? And you date number 3? Oh, let me get on up out of here. I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate it. And can ask the producer of the show, can I take the next day with the next person? Not today, but probably tomorrow or whatever. She's just not the pick for me. Because you're not finna drill me. No. We're not finna play tat for tat and chest for chest. And even if I was a woman, we're not finna play purse for purse, boo. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Who are you? I'm a whole adult. But that was just my point of view. I want to know what y'all thought. Please share me, share later, whatever you think. Like, subscribe down below. Yeah, and all they said you can call in. Yeah. 301-232-5700, 5700. Definitely call in. I'll talk back. I talk back. I like to talk back. But anyway, we keep moving, though, till y'all call in. Because, the number's up there. We'll keep moving, though. So... oh, I think that was it. That's all I had on my agenda. So I guess I'm going to just talk to y'all real fast. Something else I did hear about I don't have. Oh, yeah. I didn't put that on my agenda. And he just posted up this nasty. So this is a good one. And so before I go to this picture, I do have another story. Somebody asked me to talk about this. They called me and asked me to talk about the story. The bear and the dog incident. And the lady saving her bear. Her dogs. Did y'all see that? The bear, and they're like, yo, get up here. He better snatch that lady dog up. She better quit playing trying to save Bruno. Bruno, you better go on. Just don't come in my backyard. No, this way, I'm totally playing jokes. I'm an animal lover. I'm totally playing. I really am an animal lover. All jokes. That was just all jokes, people. All jokes. Right, all jokes. Totally just playing. But no, did you guys see that video? That was so serious. I'm like, where you live at? What is that? Who is her neighbors? What backyard she in? That you got bears literally coming in your yard trying to snatch up a dog like he just sitting on the tree getting berries. Oh, come here. The dog barking and everything. He like, oh, come here, we're playing. Like, where you live at? I don't want to come and see you. I don't even want to know where you live at. Matter of fact, let me let you stay where you at. I don't even want to know to live about you. So I did think that was pretty interesting. I thought that was kind of not funny, but not funny. A lot of people did laugh at it, but it's sad because the dog, they're probably terrified to mess up that dog. That dog right now probably needs some therapy. The whole group of them, they probably need dog therapy. Call me. I told you I'm good with dogs. They probably need group therapy. Shoot. They're terrified of their dogs. Poor lady. And if I terrify her, she might move. Shoot. She might not be your neighbor no more. If she is your neighbor, you might need to build a bigger fence or don't have no animals. But she might move. You might look up, she gone. So anyway, yeah, it's Black Pride. I said it's Black Pride. It's Pride. It's Pride season, Pride month. Happy Pride to you guys and everybody that's celebrating Pride. And the ones that's not celebrating Pride that needs to be celebrating Pride, that's celebrating love and love on top of love, especially Black love, no matter what it look like. And no matter if you don't understand it or do understand it. Love your people, love your children. You hear about the lady that kind of went off on a lot of different platforms as I moved his shoulder. Went off on a lot of different platforms in regards of her trans daughter, which she birthed a son. And her argument is she birthed a son. And she don't have to call him her. Or call her by the name that she wished to be her pronouns that she wished to be named. And a lot of people was very upset about that. A lot of bloggers, y'all probably seen it, a lot of bloggers were very upset about that regarding who is she to say these things, the mama. And I just had to throw that in there for free. The mama, the lady that birthed him. But I get where the child is coming from. If she wants to be free within herself, because at the end of the day, black people kill me, and people kill me. And I'm saying this Western culture and this whole mindset of the parents, whatever, we honor our mother and father definitely, but saying what mama say is a gone whole deal, and we all sticking to it. Now, mama might not be right on anything. So this young man, or this young lady decides that, hey, she was born this way, and she believes that this is who God made her to be. Definitely be true into your love of who you are. Live your life. Live your truth. Now, what I'm looked on about, and y'all don't come over here fussing at me. I know it's pride. What I'm looked on about is you're going to tell your mother, and not just your mother, anybody. And yeah, I would say your mother and your father, because other people you can say, hey, kiss my beep, and I just beeped it for myself. That wasn't the producer. That was my own beep for free. But anyway, you're going to tell me that your mother has to call you by the pronouns and the name you decide to be chose, and which is a beautiful name. You got to be crazy. I'm a black mother, and I'm a mother. I'm not a mother at all. I'm an auntie. And I'm a great one at that. But anyway, shout out to the great aunties out there with no kids. Yeah. I wish my nephew would. I don't care who he decides today. He can date a woman. I marry her. But she or he don't get the right to tell me that his name been changed, or I'm no longer in part of his family, or anything big and major like that, or I'm not invited to Christmas dinner. Are you kidding me? Me and my sister might not speak tomorrow. And we get serious like that. We don't physically fight, but we get upset on some stupid stuff. But, we young. Don't judge me. Black families. But anyway, we can get upset. But let me go home to Nashville, Tennessee. I'm at your door. And I'm got my whole suitcase moving all the way in. And I ain't spoke to you in 2 weeks. I'm going to move all the way in. She got a whole husband. I'm not going nowhere. Girl, please. When? Where? We done been through too much. We don't work too hard to get where we are. No one put us in this predicament. No one put us in this place in the lifestyle we live in but her and I. And put that child where he at. He don't know what a struggle look like. And I don't, because I get to preaching on y'all. So, never mind. I'm not going to go, because I only got a couple minutes and I don't want to hold you long. And I just did this, I'm just going to chat it up. But this child, he don't know what poverty look like, and that child probably don't either. And, yeah. So, my hard work and my nephew's, my sister's hard work and her husband's hard work gives him the right to be a little privileged. That he don't have to worry about what life can bring tomorrow and where the meals are coming from. So you better not ever, let me say that loud and clear. And I'm joking, but for real, ever I will flip. You hear me? I will do my little time. Because she won't enjoy you no more because you might not be here. Because you done got too disrespectful for my kind. This is where I come from. That's my generation. That's my era my mom and them come from. I brought you in this world, I will take you up out of here. You know what I mean? You don't get the right to stand in my house, in my face, to tell me you're going to call me so-and-so. No, you got the right to be gay as you want to be, baby. I might even buy you a dress. I love you and support you that much. I might even buy you a dress. But if I decided, for me, now tell your friends, tell your colleagues, whoever you want to tell, put it on that piece of paper when they ask you what kind of job you got. Or you won't. Put your new name on there. But for me, in this house, your name is David. You feel me? David, you want breakfast? Clearly. You can be dressed up as Mary Lou, but David, you want breakfast. It is what it is. But the mama even said that he can't even dress up in her house. But me and the mama, I'm the cool auntie. So I just told you, I'm like, what's the name? I'm a cool auntie. You can dress up in my house. And I might still not go by your new name. I might go by your new look because that's who you want to be. And I'm gonna love you on that place. I might not want to go by your new name. I like the name that your mama gave you. We all agreed it. Like I'm the mama. Like I'm in the family. Like I was there laying down. But we did all agree to this name. We all went down. We all decided, hey, this is what it is. So, hey, I get where the mother's coming from. I think she definitely needs to calm down a little bit on some of these platforms. Quit going off on people because they can't understand your point if you're yelling, period. If you're acting ignorant, you showing ignorancy, they first thing they're going to think you just ignorant. That's why you don't understand the whole LGBTQT. I'm going to quit because I'm going to mess up and y'all going to get mad. The whole rainbow that y'all done took over. So just want to take it over. But anyway, I get it. But ma'am, they're not going to understand you if you don't calm down. And to the son, give your mama a little leeway. Give her some time. You just told her this information. Let her swallow it. So they said I got 5 minutes and I'm probably going to get out of here before my 5 is up. But here we go. Again, baby, for the young people that's in the LGBT community and loving this Pride Month and don't know how their families are going to take this or will understand this or don't understand it, whatever it's going to be, give them time. Don't jump out there and say, nobody loves me, nobody understands me, so suicide or something, I run away or whatever case may be. Give people time. And give life time. Give yourself some time. And from all my hustlers, what we learned today, Amazon, Ching. It's just your girl, Ms.Day. I'm finna get up out of here. We done learned a lot today. Amazon for the hustlers, Ching. Keep hustling, baby. Keep hustling. This is our year. This is our season. This is our moment. And this is your girl, Ms.Day. And what we do each and every week, we keep up and take off at the same time. You can find me on all platforms. Receive my platform.